Welcome to Movie Meltdown. We're gonna review Paddington, open season, and Brother Bear. I'm being chased by bears and cocaine bears. Let's go. Oh no.
Welcome to Movie Meltdowns.
Welcome to Movie Meltdown. We're gonna review Paddington, which is a 2015 movie. I'm here with Izzo and Colleton, and we are all in our bear attire for this episode. What did you guys think of Paddington?
I'd like to hear your opinions of Paddington first.
Paddington was a disgusting movie.
Paddington is a phenomenal film about a bear who really loves marmalade. He's just a silly little guy, and I think it's one of the greatest films greatest animated films of 2015.
And I think you're
Name another animated film
Shut
in
up.
2015. Name another one
Okay.
right now.
What is
From
what?
2015. Name another animated film from
Storks. Prove me wrong.
2015. Was it?
Yeah, you don't know. Anyways,
Someone fact check that, please.
what did you think of Paddington?
I barely remember the movie.
Barely?
At all. I barely remember the movie at all. I'm gonna be completely honest. I remember
Why
that
are
he's
you
British.
Here? Why are you here?
I remember that he's British. I remember that he likes jam or marmalade. And I really appreciate that factor.
Colleton and I rewatched the movie for this. Well, Izzo did
I
not.
have never
didn't.
watched this movie. So
What?
Okay.
This was a first.
Me
for
too. Me too.
So, first of all, he's
Just
not
sit
British.
this one out.
He's from Peru.
He's
so what I
darkest
have a
Peru.
problem with on the basis is that it's like colonization. All right, this European explorer
it happened.
comes into Peru and teaches these unintelligent bears how to be proper. And
They are intelligent now.
That is following the British way.
Yes, this has
And
to
then
do
gives
with
them-
colonization.
Then gives them English names.
Yes, Pastuzo and Lucy and
There's
Paddington.
Paddington
was
there's no
coming later.
reason.
Well, it's a commentary, a social commentary on all this. Just because it exists in a movie doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. But you have to think of the movie at its core. It's very fun. It's a kid's movie, but I still enjoyed it as an adult, which is a lot of it.
I did not enjoy it, and I'm more of an adult than you.
Wow.
Speaking of enjoying kids' movies as an adult,
Don't bring up
Puss in
Boots.
is a
God dang
phenomenal
it.
movie which also has
You're
three
not
bears
in this
in
one. It is Bear Week here on Movie Meltdown, so I guess it does count.
All right, bear with me though. This is a terrible film.
This is a great film.
There are so many other better family movies, and maybe I have something
Name one.
against
Don't
Puss
say
in
Storks.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Maybe I have something against the British, but like,
I think this is more of a case of racism than anything else. But because Paddington is a very charming film, it has a simple plot structure, sure, but
What's charming about Paddington?
he's just a friendly little guy. It's one of those stories where he moves into a new family. He doesn't know like human culture, so he sticks like toothbrushes in his ears to clean them out when they tell him to freshen up.
And that's charming.
like, it's
He's
not
just a
funny.
fun little guy.
No, it's not funny.
That's charming.
There's better, funner,
I'll say the only thing that I might
more
have
fun.
the only thing I might have disliked about it was the villain, who I think is Nicole Kidman, but we fact check it, Jamie. She's sort of like unnecessary, but it adds a little bit of tension and into this otherwise heartfelt, simple bear film, which I thought was really done effectively. No?
No.
No?
Wait, I turned you, didn't I?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I mean,
This
it's
is a
made by the
success
creators
story.
of Harry Potter. And
Never seen Harry Potter.
Really?
Are you lying? Is it actually?
Literally, look at it.
Right there.
Whoa,
From the producer of Harry Potter. I said that earlier, and I was like, oh my god, that's
Christopher
crazy.
Columbus?
Christopher Columbus.
Jamie, look it up.
Jimmy, can you fact check that real
I think
quick?
his name is actually Christopher Columbus.
It's not Christopher Columbus.
Jamie, pull it up.
That's the director of the first Harry Potter.
Okay,
Are you kidding
we'll
me?
put it on screen.
And also,
who's the
you're a
producer?
colonizer thing. It's the colonizer thing, yeah.
Paddington is a very nice movie, in my opinion. Go watch it and bring it up yourself. Figure out your
No,
own
there's
opinion.
no reason to
The
waste your
animation
time.
is so nice too for his little bear self. It never is weird.
Okay, I like
He's-
the little hallway with
Yeah.
the tree and the blossoms fell, but like that was the
me
extent of it.
too. I love that part.
Okay. We're going to give our patented thumbs up rating system.
Yes.
2 thumbs up means it's great, and we tally the total. Wait for it. We tally the total thumbs up. Both thumbs down means bad, one in the mid. All right, ready, guys? Do we recommend Paddington? 3, 2, 1.
You're only giving
You
one
need
thumb?
Two fingers.
So 2 thumbs
It's
down.
not worth that energy.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Paddington, go
On
watch it.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's a great film. I guess we'll move on to our next movie, which is Brother Bear? Brother Bear now! We're here talking about Brother Bear.
That's right.
And I'm here with our lovely lion,
Close enough to a bear.
Jack.
Yeah.
And we're here with Doug, who...
I'm a little fuzzy.
Yeah,
that's
he's
all-
fuzzy.
that's all
We're
I
bear
got.
enough.
Gotta tie my lion
Yeah.
boot.
Guys, what did you think of Brother Bear?
I love Brother Bear. I rewatched it for this episode, and this is one of the movies that we had as a DVD. So when we go on a road trip in a minivan TV, I've seen it like a million times. I love it. It's a cute little story. I think Kenai's a little bit of a wuss.
Definitely a
I think he's a little too soft. The soundtrack goes really crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Phil Collins did the soundtrack. He did not have to put this much effort into it,
No.
but he did, and I appreciate
It has
it.
a few musical numbers, which I wasn't expecting
Right,
from
yeah.
Brother Bear. But I don't know. I mean, it's fun. Joaquin Phoenix plays Kenai, which
Another
is
surprise.
It's very strange because it's like they're an indigenous people.
And Michael Clark Douglas is in it too. I forget
He
who he
is.
is.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah,
want to
I
talk
love
about
that.
colonization and sort of like whitewashing, I mean, don't look at Paddington, look at Brother Bear. But I thought it had a lot of nice elements. I mean, just classic hand-drawn Disney animation is really
Yeah.
hard to beat.
Yeah, it's me personally. I'm not a huge fan of like musical movies per se. I like musicals, but they should be separate for me most of the time.
I get what you're saying.
There's some exceptions to the rule, but I think this has like a pass because I also really love Phil Collins, and Tarzan is like, if it's not my favorite Disney soundtrack ever, it's like one of the two.
Yeah,
And then
Phil
this
Collins
is
great.
right up there too. I love Phil
Right.
Collins, so yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of those classic like it's not buddy cop, but it's Big Bear.
cop.
It's
Yeah,
brothers.
yeah.
They're bears.
They're big-
Yeah, the
Um,
begrudging older brother kind of takes his little guy on the trip.
Yeah, and the little bear, if anyone remembers his name,
Coda.
Coda is really cute.
Yeah, I love Coda.
I really enjoy a lot of the Coda scenes. Kenai has
Love
it's,
On My Way. That one.
yeah, On My Way is a good song. We're just gonna review the whole soundtrack.
Yeah, the
We
soundtrack.
should.
My favorite scenes were with the humans. I thought they had the most depth and the best characters. Although that being said, my favorite scene of all was the salmon run. That I thought was great.
yeah.
Seeing all the bears and seeing how they all interact. It was cool to have a little coven of bears. It was great.
Yeah.
But my favorite scenes were definitely the humans.
It's very interesting because at its core, it's a story of brothers. I mean, not just not these two, but
Right, yeah.
the title's a little deceptive because they're actually talking about his older brother
Mhm.
who is hunting him throughout the
Yeah,
film.
both by blood and by choice brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
it's a good film. I had some problems with it though.
Like
What was your
Um,
problems?
I mean, during the middle of it, it just felt like not a lot was happening. I mean, you
Yeah.
had two Canadian stereotype mooses.
I think just moose.
Moose?
Yeah. You're stereotyping
Jamie,
the
pull that
moose
up.
right now.
Jamie, pull that
Jamie, pull it
up.
up.
I've never heard anyone
No.
say beast before.
they are clearly Canadian stereotypes. They're like, oh, how are you? Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, Canadians haven't had it that hard, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but, God, we're making fun of Brits and Canadians. This
Yeah.
is the worst episode of Movie Meltdown. But it's it's a bit like it drags in that middle part.
It does.
and
Phil Collins has to carry a lot of it because the story
Hey,
isn't.
the middle of
Phil
Breaking
Collins
Bad.
story isn't-
There was like 2 Phil Collins songs, and we're focusing the entire
They just,
thing on
you know what? They wanted to crap out a nice little simple story that could make people happy, make them go to the theaters, and they did, and it
Yeah.
works.
It's nice. It gives you that feeling of home. Just any Disney movie like
Right.
this.
Right.
But I feel like you could have had a little more.
Wait, did you say Phil Collins only wrote a couple songs?
For this
Really?
movie, there's
Really?
2 sound.
Oh, I thought there was more.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah.
that's my bad then.
Right, am I wrong?
alright.
No, a lot of the songs weren't by Phil Collins, but I'm sure he
Those
had
are the
some
ones I
influence.
remember.
Yeah, I mean they're really good.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's this beautiful. Oh, there's a little bit of spoilers. There's a beautiful, heartfelt scene. There's a mic here. There's a beautiful, heartfelt scene where he tells Coda that he killed his mom, which is a crazy premise
for a G-rated movie.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
It's actually pretty heartfelt.
It's like Barry style, I guess.
Yeah,
in a way.
I didn't cry. I didn't come close to tearing up, but I watched this with my girl, and she definitely did.
I came close to tearing up. I did. I'm a softie now for movies. And listen, Brother Bear, Coda, got me.
Brother Bear, it's pretty good. I have a few problems, but are we ready to give our thumbs up rating?
I'm ready.
Sure. 2 thumbs down, awful. 2 thumbs up, great. 1 in the middle.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, what?
I'm at 1.5 thumbs.
Yeah.
I'm 1 up, 1 down.
It's
sort of. It could hit different. It could go a little harder, but it's nice.
It's got great scenes, but it's a little weaker.
Yeah. We'll go on.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. There's a bear.
No, I used to watch a lot when I was a kid, but now
nostalgia's a big part of it.
Now it's still a big nostalgia.
Yeah. We're gonna move on to our third movie, which is
Open Season.
Woo! I love Open Season. Bear smash cut. Roar! We're here with Open Season, our third Bear movie. I'm back with Jack.
That's me.
And we have Ashley here,
Hi.
dressed in the warmest of clothes for this bear extravaganza. It's unbearable, guys.
Dude, what do you mean unbearable? We got the boys in the wood here.
Yeah, the tagline for this poster, if you were just saying, is "Boys in the Wood,"
It's
which is
10 out of 10.
It's a horrible tagline for a movie about an animated bear in a deer. Okay, but what do we think? Open Season is the movie we're reviewing, and it follows the protagonist Boog, who is a show bear with a human owner. He's very civilized. He lives in a garage and he has a potty.
It's the most civilized I think I've ever seen a bear. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Paddington was pretty civilized.
Yeah,
Right,
I think
okay,
he is.
well, I didn't see Paddington, so
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think this movie has any cultural appropriation, so that's a start. But
2006, man. That was before that was.
yeah, it was 2006 movie. He is followed. He's joined by Ashton Kutcher, who plays a deer named Elliot, Grandmaster E or whatever they call him. Jesus Christ, this movie is something else.
Right.
It's a kids movie. It's fun. I have a bit of an issue with all the poo-poo fart humor.
Okay.
Because there is
Why?
a lot of it. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Alright, is it G or
I
is it
feel
PG?
like,
Do we
but
know?
like for the time that
Jamie,
it
is it G or
2006
PG?
Can we fact check that, please? Sorry.
I think for the time it's kind of a lame excuse because we have Toy Story that came out in 1990, which is very, very good animated movie.
And it's not got like any dirty humor really. Oh, maybe a little bit.
I was
in the first one when Bo's like, "Let's get somebody else to watch the sheep tonight." That's one thing.
Oh my god. We have
What's up, dude?
Open Season is rated PG.
Okay.
PG, okay. Yeah, I was expecting a lot more of it because that's the type of reputation it has. Probably because it has a lot of crappy sequels. Crappy.
Right.
That's it.
I've never seen any
no,
of them.
there's
I've
a
only seen
scene
the
where
first
like
one.
they eat a bunch of food in a grocery store and they get like bear high or whatever.
It's like a sugar high and a brain freeze.
it's like the lowest form of humor to some extent where he's
Like a food
shaking his
coma.
bear butt. So I'm not too big on that, but
Right.
it did pleasantly surprise me in some aspects.
I feel like it's supposed to be fun though in that way.
Because it was fun, and Boog
Like
and
loose,
Elliot
let
are
back,
kind of
laid
like
back.
they're nice characters. Boog
Yeah.
and Elliot. They actually like some care was put into them. They're being chased by a hunter the entire time who's just disgusting. They do a good job at making them disgusting.
Well, maybe there's like a theme to it since Boog just kind of like got dropped in the middle of the woods. Maybe it's like a theme of him being lost, and then Elliot helps him be found or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a lot deeper than we think.
No, I think
it is.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what they're going for. He finds himself. It's a journey of
Finds himself
self-discovery.
in the woods.
He has a very
yeah.
superficial life. Like it actually, you can tell they put some thought into it, which I was very surprised by because I thought it was all just butt humor.
Right, so to me it kind of fits in like that, like Over the Hedge kind of category of movies.
Over the Hedge is great.
Love of 10 out of 10.
We should just review Over the Hedge.
We gotta do that too.
Is there a bear in Over the Hedge?
There
no,
isn't.
it's just a turtle.
Stay tuned for Over the Hedge review coming out later this year. Where we talk about how good that movie is.
That's
but this
right.
movie is not as good, but it's still in the same realm.
I still like it. I would, I'd probably give it like the same as the other one. Spoiler. But
I'm kind of feeling the
I still like
same
Open
thing.
Season. Again, it was like a movie I watched when you were a kid a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It like played on Cartoon Network at like
Right.
like 8 p.m. Yeah, you're sitting with
One
your
of those,
siblings
Like right
watching
before
it.
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
There's actually a crazy cast for this film. like Patrick
crazy.
Warburton is like just the big macho deer, and it's hilarious. The
Yeah.
fact that they even have Ashton Kutcher.
He's a lot more movies than you would think.
Yeah?
Mr. Warburton.
Yeah, he's
it's like
everywhere.
Rob Riggy too. Riggle, whatever his name is.
Oh, Rob Riggle
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, they just have some crazy. I mean, it shows how they actually kind of cared about open season, which
It's deeper than you would think.
I did not expect because it's open season.
What's up, Jamie? Good.
Did you guys have any like favorite
Thought
parts
you had
of the
something
film?
Jeez, there's a big like cinematic like log chase, if you know what I'm
At the
talking
beginning
about.
was funny, right? I was gonna say in the middle there's a big. I remember there's a lot of like running like that, so I guess it's the chase.
Yeah, I really like the villain in the film. There's a hunter, and the title, open season.
I
was
truly
first
love
too.
the part when they're in the store though, so I guess that was just me.
I think that's the worst part.
I thought it was.
We're just referring to where they're in a store and they just go.
And they eat all the food.
They go
It's my
buck
dream.
wild, buck wild, and they just eat a bunch
That
of.
was good.
Thank you.
That was
Not a
good.
bear
That
pun.
was good.
Not a bear pun. Anyway, we're gonna. What do we think? What do we think of open season, guys? Remember the thumbs up rating system. We're gonna give it to that camera right there. 3,
This one?
2, 1. I'm the same thing with Brother Bear.
I
Surprisingly,
don't know. I'm easily entertained. I thought that was good.
mid is exactly where this guy
Okay.
might belong. So go watch Brother Bear. It is Jesus, where is it? Paramount Plus, I think?
Disney Plus too, right? It's a Disney movie.
No,
No.
Brother Bear was on Disney Plus.
Right.
Brother Bear was on Disney Plus.
Open season.
Open season, I think, is on Paramount Plus. We'll put up a graphic if it's not.
At the
And
dollar
why.
store on DVDs for sure.
Definitely. I'm going to tell you I watched it on 1, 2, 3 movies. So,
Cool.
so go Pirate Brother Bear and or Open Season.
We like open season. It's alright.
It's all the bears. It's a
alright.
lot to bear.
Good
and-
man, good man.
Well, we're going to move on to
One
our
more.
The biggest
round
one.
table cocaine bear discussion. White powder transition. Welcome to our cocaine bear review. Guys, Cocaine Bear is in theaters right now.
I feel like a lion.
We all saw Cocaine Bear, and we're gonna just this is a spoiler-free review. But the spoilers: the bear murders people. I mean, that's you know. What do we think
And
of
Ray
Cocaine
Liotta.
Bear?
And Ray Liotta's in it.
Ray Liotta. This is
There's
his
your
final movie.
there's your other spoiler.
This is-
That's his
this-
last movie.
This is his final movie.
All right, so this movie starts with a quote
I
from
don't
Wikipedia.
Yeah,
I loved it. I thought that was
I did not like
hysterical.
that's
this
the best
movie.
part. That's the.
I think that just tells you what the movie
Okay.
is.
Okay. Why did you dislike Cocaine Bear? El oso de cocaína.
I did not like it because to me, like, yes, I get it's supposed to be a comedy. I was talking to someone about the movie, and their way to describe it, was it's like Sharknado but worse.
Ooh, not at all. Sharknado was rough.
Because
Have you seen Sharknado?
I have not, but
Don't
for
say
the
that.
essence of like
Wrong. Whoever
this is
said
the
that.
graphics, like the way that they did the blood and the gore. It was like really. There's just one part, and this it's not a spoiler. Where like the bear is eating someone's like intestines,
Yeah.
like sausages.
Yeah.
it
Awesome.
looks so.
Okay, guys,
and I'm like, look,
I think
really.
I think an
like
important part
half
of
the time I was like, really.
an important part of this film is knowing what you're getting yourself into.
I guess
Yeah.
that's
If
true.
you are going to see a bear do cocaine,
You can't expect anything.
there.
Yeah.
Okay,
When
guess
you
that's
guys
true.
when you guys went to see it, were the theaters full? The theaters
Packed.
were
No, I went last night. There was
absolutely packed.
there when I
it was
saw it.
There's
packed.
nobody
there
there
was
when I
old
saw it,
ladies
yeah.
in wheelchairs there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
It was filled to
Oh
the brim.
my
not when
God.
I was
Oh,
there.
so
Coca-
Not
bad.
when I was there.
Fun fact: Cocaine Bear actually beat Ant-Man in the box office
Good.
this week.
Are
It
you
was better.
serious?
It was
100%
better than
serious.
Ant-Man. It was better than
Wait,
Wait,
Ant-Man.
did it beat that D&D movie or did that not
It did not come out yet.
That did not come out
But
yet. Okay, never mind.
Cocaine Bear had a big hype around it,
Yes.
especially from us, believe us.
I had
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I had no idea
You,
who was in it at
like,
all.
Cocaine Bear is worth
Going in
saying,
to see it.
like, as a behind the scenes, that is the reason that the theme of this episode is what it is.
I would have no other reason to make
Was
it.
bears. We were like, Cocaine Bear, how do we fit this in? Just bears.
Just thinking about
That's
the
what we did.
thinking about the actual like
We did
movie
cocaine
itself from
episode.
like a technical
No.
standpoint is gonna. Thinking about it technically is gonna actually bog you down because the characters suck. They have commit
They're
to
not
making them
supposed to.
interesting. So they're halfway between bear food and like, oh, this is the plot.
Yeah.
The best parts of this movie are the bear. There's no doubt
That's
about
a
that.
good
Come
point.
on,
That's-
bro. Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr. I thought he was great.
Rosette
I
the
loved
dog.
him. He was
No,
a
there's
bad,
a-
bad man.
You know what?
There was a
Dude,
scene-
three
you bring an
dudes tried to
excellent
kill him.
point.
And he,
Spoilers.
Okay,
There's
sorry.
a guy who looks like Ice Cube in the movie.
He's my son.
Is he actually?
That's his real life son. Yes. O'Shea Jackson
Jamie-
Jr.
Yes,
Check that. You don't
okay.
even need
We're
to.
Jamie is
fact
nodding.
checking.
Okay, wow. I was calling him
I
Ice
loved
Cube the
him.
entire
I
time.
thought it was
I will
great.
say that you make an excellent point. Like the plot, it seemed like they were like, okay, there's a bear that has cocaine.
That's it.
There we go. That's the only full plot. Everything
Yeah.
else was like, oh, these people are kind of here for this reason. These people are here for this reason.
Yeah.
There's sort of a relationship.
yeah.
It was like, okay, they like half did those.
Yeah.
They were almost
could've-
like,
Just
oh, we'll
everybody
get
needed
back to those.
motivations to be in the
I don't know,
And I
I
get
thought
that.
it was-
No, I get that. You're either gonna like that or you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Like
I think they should have showed the kids high a little bit more.
Yeah, just a
so
little
spoiled.
more.
No, it's not. It's
There's
not.
I liked how they did that because
there
like,
are
I
some
thought it was
kids in the
interesting.
film, and
when
they
they
are
brought in
actually
kids.
interesting characters.
Because
yeah.
for me, I thought it was kind of interesting how they brought in the kids, just the way they did. I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I
that
wasn't-
part was.
I'm a very easy.
I
kid
like
with
the
movies,
tree scene,
and,
that one
And I
was-
thought, but
Yes.
then at first I was upset about it, but then I was like, "Where's the bear?" But then I just enjoyed
Yeah.
the kids so much that I didn't even care.
I will say, yeah, the beginning of the characters are done so well that you
Yeah.
think it's
The
going to
tree
be
scene,
finished.
Yes, 100%.
And that's the thing. The fact
you're-
that they build up the
I'm with
characters
Alex.
so
We're just
well.
gonna
They
completely
did
dump on
Rangers
this
dirty
movie,
though.
okay.
I'm
No,
sorry.
but the fact that they build it up so well.
Here's
and
what I
then
think
they
we
drop
should.
it off,
Here's
it's
what
like,
I think we should
no.
know.
Make sure I'm still.
If you are going into this film to see a bear on cocaine and nothing else, you're gonna enjoy it.
Yes.
100%. If you're going into this film to watch a good film,
Yeah. Or as a film major and looking at it in that lens or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's-
Like if you look at it like that,
I wouldn't
you're like,
say you were
no.
nihilistic, but I think you were a little too like.
Yeah, I probably went
Looking
into
for
it. I'm like,
things to
oh,
pick
this
apart,
might be a
maybe.
good
go
movie.
in
And I
there, just bear down, and
No.
that there was a few
Be
guns.
positive.
There
Be
was-
positive.
Pause.
There was
I
a-
can't think
oh
of
my-
any, but
There's
yeah,
a,
give it a chance.
I think the best scene in the movie comes from there's a lady with a gun. If you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, she had
Okay,
the
yeah,
right to
yeah.
bear arms.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh,
Everything with Ray. I
No.
loved everything with
Okay.
The
Mr.
Park
Leota.
Ranger
I
did
thought it was
shots
perfect.
fired at bears versus people.
I
The
see.
ratio was totally
Okay.
off.
That was off.
Okay,
This is,
that's fair.
Are we still doing a rating?
Yeah, we
listen,
should
do a rating.
but before we do that, can we talk about
We're
how
getting-
good
it's
the
getting long.
music was?
The-
The
the-
soundtrack
okay.
was 12 out of 10.
the
Perfect.
soundtrack slapped 100%. It was
For no
soundtrack
Phil
was good.
Collins.
Okay, I thought you said sucked. I'm
no,
sorry.
it slapped. It
It was
slapped.
so good.
Go
The
see
music was
Cocaine
perfect.
Bear.
Yeah, go
It's
see
in
it.
theaters
For the
now.
music
Someone,
alone.
so I will say that I did not like it, but still go see it.
Yeah.
just
Just-
because.
yeah, it was fun.
It's cocaine.
It was
should
fun.
see it.
It was fun.
Bring your
Bear.
friends if you can. Bring your parents. They'll love it. Because of Ray Liotta.
Rating, guys. Ready?
It's his last movie.
3,
so.
2, 1.
Woo!
Fingers
Oh, you
that he
suck.
lost. These are the fingers
Yeah,
he lost.
go see
I'm
it.
gonna give them back.
It's so fun.
Cocaine Bear.
Okay.
Shoot it, man.
Higher, baby, and don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
Hello, everybody. We're gonna be rating on a tier list a bunch of famous movie and video game bears today because we're just crazy about bears.
Yeah, we're bear crazy. And the first one is the new Winnie the Pooh, but he's like a horror movie character. I'm going to say, if we're ranking based on power, I'd say B because I don't want to give it any higher because I hate this. I hate the fact that they're doing this. So we could put it in B.
Well, we are ranking based on power. I originally would think he's in an A tier because he is, well, maybe B tier because combined with Piglet, that brings him up to
That's
an
a fair
All right,
point,
we're
yeah.
gonna throw Winnie the Pooh from
Piglet's
Blood and
not
Honey
involved,
in
yeah.
B tier.
Okay, Care Bears.
Care
So, I don't know if any of you guys know Lemon Demon, but Lemon Demon made a song called The Ultimate Showdown. And the Care Bears, absolutely, they're so good at fighting. They do this Care Bear stare thing where they just instantly defeat their enemies. I'm gonna say A tier because it's not technically canon.
I
But what do you-
have
what
them
are
in
your
A
thoughts?
tier as well. The Power of Friendship and the Care Bear stare.
Power of
come in.
Friendship, yeah. I agree.
I got them in A tier. All right, next we have El Oso de Cocaína.
Cocaine Bear, easy,
Cocaine Bear.
easy S.
Easy S tier.
Easy S.
No
Mhm.
no debate about that.
No debate
one.
about
All right,
that. Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear.
You seem to put him pretty high. Why did you put him high on the power
I put him
scale?
in an A tier because he's nice, right? He's on the surface, he's friendly, he's goofy, but I think there's a rage under there. I think there's a real anger.
No, I don't think so. And I think considering that he's a puppet, I could
Right.
essentially just grab his legs and just like throw him. Like he's not putting up a fight.
They do break the fourth wall in the Muppets, so I think we are acknowledging that they are Muppets.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'd say C. I wouldn't go D, but I would not give it an A.
I have him in an A, so let's throw him in a B tier.
I say B is a
All right.
safe choice.
Yeah, Fozzie Bear in B tier. Now, Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear is going to be an S. Freddy Fazbear is an absolute S. And, okay, since there isn't Fredbear on this, Fredbear is one of the original Freddy Fazbear characters. Fredbear literally crushed a child's skull within his mouth and instantly killed him.
That's a basic bear thing, though.
Well, yes, but this is an animatronic.
I just feel like me against Freddy Fazbear, I got him. You know, like one-on-one power-wise. I think he's not as strong as he's made out to be. I think it's a lot of mind tactics.
No, I don't think there's any mind tactics because as soon as he walks in the room, you're dead. And he does that thing.
But
where
that's out
he's
of fear. That's out of fear. I think you just.
No, it's not out of fear.
All right. Let's throw him in. Let's throw him in A tier because I would put him in. I'd throw him in like a C or a B tier. All right, Kenai, instant D tier for me.
Really?
This dude is soft.
Mm-hmm.
He's soft. He can't even take the little baby bear. He pushes his buttons. He can't do anything.
Yeah.
He barely kills the bear that's trying to run away from him in human form. Barely. And he's got a spear. I'm throwing him in D tier.
Yeah,
I think he's soft.
I'd say D.
All right.
Lotso D.
Lotso D.
I hate him.
I agree.
I hate him so much.
He's manipulative.
Big baby.
So that's his only thing he's got going for him, but he is soft. You know, he can't take a hit.
No, Baby, like the baby character, the Big Baby, he was so mean to Big Baby, and then as soon as like Big Baby found out that the little girl did like only replace Lotso, like he just threw Lotso into a trash can.
Yeah.
What'd he do? He did nothing.
He did nothing.
He just went into the trash can. Couldn't do anything.
He's a D tier bear.
He's a D tier bear.
All right,
absolutely.
Paddington. I have him in C tier.
C tier.
See, I believe he's friendly and he's charismatic. He can avoid a lot of fights.
I don't think he'd ever want to get in a fight, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think people would want to fight him. I think he's too charming. I think he's too friendly.
Yeah, I'd say C confidently, yeah.
But that being said, if he meets up with Cocaine Bear, it's done.
Oh,
you know, it's not
easy. Mm-hmm.
All right, Smokey Bear.
I mean, he can prevent forest fires.
Only you can prevent wildfires. I don't think
so
he
he can't do it?
Yeah, no, he's looking for help in it.
D tier.
I think D tier.
He can't even prevent.
I think a C tier because he's got that shovel. He's got a weapon.
What's he gonna do with it? Prevent a forest fire?
He'll slash my head off.
Okay, C.
Yeah, C tier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Ted, I think C tier. He's got a fire to him.
I'd say C.
He's got fire and he's vulgar, but he's not a good fighter.
Okay, We Bare Bears. I know you haven't watched this.
Mm-hmm. This is all you.
Grizz, he's fine. Panda's fine as well. Ice Bear is crazy.
I've heard that.
Ice Bear could fight anyone. That is an instant. I'm gonna say A. If we were doing it like separately, then Ice Bear would definitely be S. But I think his brothers just bring him down.
All right, that's fair.
He also like the whole thing is they like stack on top of each other. Ice Bear's the youngest and he's on the bottom.
So they're like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
Kind of. Yeah.
All right, I got you. All right, Winnie the Pooh, just based Winnie the Pooh. I'm throwing him in D tier.
I'm throwing him in D.
Dude's just always high off of honey. He's not doing much.
Yeah.
All right.
Good for him though.
Yeah, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yogi and Boo Boo, I have them in C tier just because they are bears and they have that rage in them, but they're bumbling. I think together they're fine. Together they're a C tier, I think.
I think B tier because they could definitely like one person punch the other person kick. Like they can work together.
Yeah, one can grab the leg and the other one can come at the top.
Yeah, they're brothers.
Let's throw them in B tier.
Mm-hmm.
Boog, easy D tier.
Easy.
I mean, this dude's soft.
Absolutely.
He's softer than Kenai.
Yeah.
All right.
So
and that wraps up the tier list, guys.
That is our tier list. Yeah, Cocaine Bear, S tier forever.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. This is easily my favorite thing I've ever done, I think.
Yeah.
And that's all. Have a good one.
Have a great day.
Not just everybody. Help! I think I need someone.
What?